Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 203, part 1. Using Sefer Hachinuch, a Mitzvah Day keeps us on its way. On to new Mitzvah 203, the prohibition to reveal the ervah of a woman and her daughter, found in the third book of Vayikra, Parshas Achrimos. Says the verse, the ervah of a woman and her daughter you shall not reveal. You shall not take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to reveal her ervah. They are close relatives. It is depravity. The Torah now turns to the erayos, who are prohibited because they are related to a person's wife. The next four mitzvahs, 203 to 206, deal with such women. The first three discusses one's wife's offspring and her progenitors. And the fourth discusses one's wife's sister. The verse cited above on a simple level sets forth prohibitions against cohabitation with three women. The daughter of one's wife, which is this mitzvah, the daughter of one's wife's son, which will be mitzvah number 204, and the daughter of one's wife's daughter, mitzvah 205. However, as Chinuch explains in mitzvah 205, the verse also prohibits three additional women. The mother of one's wife, i.e. one's mother-in-law, the mother of one's wife's father, i.e. the wife's paternal grandmother, and the mother of one's wife's mother, i.e. the wife's maternal grandmother. This is because the prohibition against revealing the ervah of a woman and her daughter works both ways. If one marries a woman, then her daughter becomes prohibited to him. And if one marries a woman's daughter, then the woman herself, who is now his mother-in-law, becomes prohibited to him. Similarly, the prohibitions of her son's daughter and her daughter's daughter work both ways. Just as marrying a woman causes her granddaughters, her son's daughter and daughter's daughter, to become prohibited to him, so too marrying a woman's granddaughter, whether her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter, causes the woman herself, this wife's paternal or maternal grandmother, to become prohibited to him. Thus, this verse establishes a prohibition against cohabiting with six women, but these are counted as only three mitzvahs. We are commanded not to reveal the ervah, meaning to cohabit with a woman and her daughter. As it is stated, which we just mentioned, the ervah of a woman and her daughter you shall not reveal. The explanation of this mitzvah that has been transmitted to us by the sages, that liability for transgressing the prohibition is incurred only if a person first marries one of these two women. If he then cohabits with the second woman, he incurs liability for transgressing this mitzvah prohibition. However, if he did not marry either of them, he does not incur liability for cohabiting with them. This is because in the context of prohibiting cohabitation with these women, Scripture contains language that connotes marriage, as it uses the expression taking, which implies taking by way of marriage. For throughout Scripture, the word taking is an expression that is understood to refer to marriage. We will continue, God willing, with this mitzvah tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Feature Mitzvah 36, 100 for the gold. Have a wonderful day. Mwah!